Hello. Greetings.
Just to recap, a cursed town full of zombies and undead, ghosts and goblins alike. Not really goblins, undead goblins maybe. A failed attempt to find a cursed wand that seemed to be nothing more than a rumor to lure adventurers there. A town saturated in blood holding a dark history almost saw the death of our party before a miraculous escape after several intense fights. Some very heart-wrenching moments and definitely some death-defying feats. Our party made their way home, and after a decently long walk back, everyone took a little downtime to rest, explore the city, take on some personal jobs. Everyone wakes up about a week after returning. Vashsa, at this point, you would have joined the guild, by the sounds of it. Is that correct?
Yes.
Got it. Okay. So you've been given a room. It's been customed to your taste and everything. Everyone kind of wakes up in their room at once, early in the morning, to the sounds of the building shifting in a unique manner. A kind of... You're used to the furniture rearranging itself. Sometimes rooms just appearing at this point have become the norm. But to this magnitude, you are not used to. Vashsa, for you, this is very startling. You basically wake up feeling an earthquake.
When you say feeling an earthquake, is it that it causes damage or it's just rumbling?
It is, there's rumbling, the building is shifting, but there's no damage being done.
Would I notice there's no damage being done?
I mean, you could make a perception check. I would say at disadvantage because you might be panicking a bit. It's this check that determines if he flees outside in panic. What'd you get?
It's a 19 and a 15.
Okay. So, on a 15, yeah. You can easily tell nothing is falling, nothing... It's not a violent shaking. And with everyone kind of coming to at this point as well, you all feel the shifting. Those of you who have been here longer are familiar. But again, not to this magnitude exactly. What does everyone want to do at this point in time?
I'm going to observe everyone else and see what's going on.
So just kind of poke out into the hallway and be like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, and then I'll react accordingly if I think something's amiss.
Okay. We'll just go down the line here. Corey? Your little rat is freaking out. Yeah, it's freaking out.
Make sure he's not outside.
He's parkouring over every bit of furniture he can in panic.
Okay. I grab him and reassure him he's okay.
Okay. So you comfort the rat, and for you, that's what you'll do there. Do you stay in your room? What do you do at this point now that you're awake?
I come out of my room.
Okay. So everyone, Corey's out. Serin. The entire building's shaking. What you gonna do, partner?
Fire off a mini nuke.
Warning shot! Bang! The building didn't stop! Go ahead.
Oh, fuck.
I want to hear the reaction in character, personally.
Fucking, I don't know. Serin would take cover, I guess. Oh, shit.
Ellowynn, you wake up to Thorn kind of, on guard. He's definitely low to the ground and tense, but with nowhere to really point it at.
Pet the fluffy dog and poke my head out the door. See what's happening.
You're just like, push the fur down, calm down.
Chill, and then poke my head out the door and
Yeah.
just be like, what the fuck?
So yeah,
That's about
everyone kind of pokes their head out. And as everyone looks out into the hallways, looking around, you now see at the end of the hallway where once it was just a dead end after a series of rooms, it now has a grandiose stairway that leads up a curve and to a second floor that never existed.
Babe, are you supposed to be talking in character right now?
I sleepy.
Join the club, girl.
You said that there's a secret staircase.
There's, a new staircase.
I want to go exploring.
The cat's curiosity. Will it be the death of him? Okay, so Corey takes off up the stairs. What does everyone else want to do in this moment?
Do I see the staircase?
Yeah, everyone can see it. So the hallway that you're looking out into is where all of the living quarters for every guild member are. It's just a series of doors that lead into individualized rooms. It's a very long hallway, deceptively long for the size of the building. And where it was once just wall, there is now stairs.
And somebody's gone in before me, right?
Corey is going in.
If I roll high enough, can I sprint in before them?
Okay.
Followed by a performance check.
Okay. We have a way to calculate this. Holly, can you tell me what your passive athletics would be? So your athletic bonus plus 10. And then, Vashsa, can you please go ahead and roll me an athletics check?
Wait, I'm doing what?
So, what is your athletics?
Oh, athletics. Okay, let me look.
Oh, God.
84. Corey athletics. Ow, my toe.
16. Oh, wait, no. Sorry. You said it's... No, I need to roll, sorry. Yeah, 16 plus 1, 17.
I feel like I should just use Thorn and be
My
fast.
athletics is a +5. Do you want me to roll?
You don't need to roll. So, you actually do beat Corey at normal walking speed. So, Corey, as you're walking towards these stairs, Vashsa just comes down the hallway past you. Ellowynn, you said you just want to jump on Thorn and take off?
No, I said, what if I just jumped on Thorn? Would I be faster than everyone?
You can move
But I was joking. I
I think he can move twice as much as you can in a round. So.
I was just messing. I'm not that. fast, but they were competing, and I thought it would be fun if I could just go, well, let's just jump on Thorn and get there.
Hold on. Who just walked up? Who walked in front of me?
Bubbles' character.
Okay, am I able to pull onto his shirt and pull him back down the stairs?
I almost spit soda on my keyboard. Okay,
Is this
so
just because you're tired and spiteful?
Apparently so. Sassy.
so make a strength check, and I suppose Vashsa make a counter strength check.
No, I first.
No me. Whoosh.
Oh, fuck.
18 plus 1.
Okay.
So 19.
14
that, Holly.
plus strength. Hang on, where's my strength?
She is a fighter, so.
I'd say a 10 might beat me.
It is a plus 3, so.
Oh my god,
17.
So he just kind of tugs the robe out of your hands and keeps moving.
Once I'm a little bit out of sight, can I do a performance check for a death-curdling scream?
Absolutely.
Like one that would evoke a terrifying
What?
presence.
Are you gonna kill me?
Please do
No.
go ahead.
To imply that I've seen something that, like, we shouldn't comprehend.
Go ahead.
16 plus 3, 19.
It's a very convincing, blood-chilling scream that you hear immediately following Vashsa heading upstairs. To everyone in character, it's convincing. It doesn't sound fake. It's not taken as a joke, necessarily.
God.
And once I've done that, I'm going to use my shift ability to sort of change my face to be slightly out of proportion. Like, eyes are slightly too big, nose is slightly too small, mouth a bit too wide, you know, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Just to throw people off once they see me, really unnerve them.
So everyone, what do you do in this moment?
I don't fucking know, I'm lost. I feel like I'm just gonna go back to bed.
Ellowynn just turns around and goes back to sleep.
I'm just gonna go lay back down. I'm like, this is enough shit today. I'll see you tomorrow.
I haven't got enough sleep for this. Y'all can go die on your own.
There you go, see? Same.
They saved you. What the fuck? Okay. Love that. Corey, with you being the closest, you hear it first. What do you do?
What in
Where is your accent,
heaven's
young lady?
hells was that?
Heaven's bells.
Yes.
Something else. Well, would it be Spaniard?
I was gonna say,
No.
how'd you go from Hispanic to being from Wisconsin all of a sudden?
Oh yeah. Corey has multi-personalities.
That would have been cool to discuss beforehand.
Oh. Wait, Holly, are you being serious?
No, I think she forgot about the Spanish accent.
I just don't have the strength to do the Spanish accent.
You'll make Cookie
Full
cry.
disclosure, my character is 3 gnomes in a trench coat.
Hang on, let me get into character. Hold on, I got this. Ole! There was something up there.
Oh god.
Kill me.
Did you
Oh
just
my
say
God.
Ole?
Do I hear that? Do I hear that? I can hear
Yes,
that.
yes, you do.
I would like to give myself bull-like features.
God's sake, what is this right now?
This is a way to kill 20 minutes of the precious time we have.
Wait, what is Bubbles doing?
He just made himself look bull-like. So, do you reveal yourself or do you just wait?
I come back with my bull-like features.
Wait,
So,
And
wait.
I'm just
and
picturing
as
it.
thick an accent as I can pull, I go, "You cold?"
Wait. Wait. So are you just somebody with bull-like features and a fucked up face?
Yep, I look hard.
Oh Jesus.
Oh my god.
We need to get someone to animate the last 20 minutes.
We really do, because this is gonna get better. Wait, so I see Bubbles' character?
Yes,
like,
at the top of
like,
at the
bloody?
top of the stairs, in plain view, proudly of everybody, you now see this bull, pale-skinned creature.
Imagine a bug-eyed minotaur with Kardashian lips.
Beautiful.
You
Is
look
there
like
something
a.
up here that attacked you?
Cannot describe to you the things that I saw up there. Is incomprehensible to everyone, given to myself. I am a changed man.
I barely heard Bubbles. I'm sorry. Hang on.
Oh,
I'm
was it-
just gonna put
was it that
headphones in real quick.
I'm gonna bring my microphone closer then.
I think she just didn't
Is that-
have headphones.
Oh. The
It's just
performance.
really hard to hear anybody at this point. Ugh.
Can I cast prestidigitation to give myself subtitles?
What about my katanas?
What?
I think I downloaded the wrong subtitles.
Like I said, I barely hear anybody.
I was trying to hold a hit in. God damn it. Katanas broke me.
I used prestidigitation to give myself subtitles. What about my katanas?
I don't have prestidigitation, but it would be cool.
I'm sorry. I'm just like, oh, what about my katanas?
Oh, God, that was funny. Star, it's good to see you. Hope you're well, brother.
At
Okay.
least it's not me causing chaos.
It's not you causing chaos. Well, it kind of is, but fucking, it's also the other party not entirely listening.
So at this,
Okay, now I can hear you guys.
so this is gonna come down to what this dice says. Give me a sec.
Oh, right, I need my note too.
So what happens next?
Okay, so I see him like all bloody and stuff like that. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay, I'm gonna go up there and be like full attack mode, like who attacked Bubble's character, you know? And I'm like
Bubbles' character. That's what she
pawing
said.
my mouth
In
with
character
the
dialogue.
like almost in like Spider-Man like pose, you know, like he's ready to attack. Who attacked him?
No, I'm just picturing her hanging upside down.
I rest a hand on their shoulder, and in the most dramatic fashion, I'm like, you're not going to believe this. You don't understand. You see what happened is, I got you.
Jesus Christ.
You got me.
And then I changed my face to look like theirs.
So now you just look like Corey.
Why do you look like me? That's creepy.
Oh my god, I can't say that on the internet.
DM it to me.
Oh, what a great 20 minutes.
Sometimes you just gotta have fun.
Oh, I'm encouraging this. Don't worry.
It's what my character would do.
So nothing attacked you.
Only the urge to joke.
When you are
Anyway.
in deep sleep, something's gonna crawl right across your chest so fast you're not even gonna know.
Something's gonna crawl across my chest.
Yeah.
That I
And
won't
I'm
know
just gonna
about it
whisper
while I'm
I'm
asleep.
just gonna I'm just gonna whisper something to my rat.
Can we make it an active character flaw that you think the rat can hear, like, actually understand you?
Pet rat.
It's not a fucking carrier pigeon. It's not gonna
God
be able to.
damn.
It's not smart enough to do acts of revenge on command.
Austin.
Dude, he's so cool.
Send me what you sent him. I demanded no.
I want to freaking know now.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, this is dumb. Denizen, how's it going?
Oh, happy Sunday, guys.
Oh, God. Not the Lord's Day.
Oh, Jesus ain't gonna help us here, guys.
What?
Jesus left the Discord like an hour ago.
What, Ollie? Why are you flicking me? I'm talking about Bubbles' character.
Austin's just getting flicked right now.
No.
He's
Anyway,
ultimately assuming I'm insulting her.
I flipped him for Bubbles.
Well, I'm up here laughing.
Austin, no. Bad.
What? That's why I said I couldn't say it on the internet.
Doing good. I'll be back. I'm currently studying physics. No problem, Denji. Oh, voice cracking. We've been laughing too much. This has been dumb.
Would you like fries with that?
I've been laughing since I got in here.
I love D&D.
Oh,
Cheryl,
hi, Sam.
I appreciate you so much. How you holding up, beautiful?
So, only 2 of us have left our bedroom.
Yeah, only 2 of you. So do you and Ellowynn actually go back to sleep? Do you just, like, genuinely turn around and just crash?
I think I'd just be sitting there watching all this shit happen in the distance. I'd just be sitting there with like my popcorn, you know, like.
Wait.
Right.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Thought. Could I fucking put the scope on my rifle and see all of this going down with Corey and
You can see it from your
What's
door.
wrong?
It's not that far away.
Yep, no, I'd be sitting there watching. That would be what I was doing.
You're just sitting there on, like, leaning on the dog, just like, this is great.
Just sitting there with my popcorn, like, yep, good, go. Keep going, come on, I want more.
Can I above game tell whether or not this fucked up Corey is Bubbles or not?
Yes, you just saw you saw him run up the stairs as Vashsa, and this character helped save you guys from the spiders.
Well,
Poor
yes.
spiders.
Well, yes, but can I tell that this fucked up looking Corey is Vashsa?
I'm
mean,
wearing
you
the same
just-
clothes, the same shield,
Yeah.
everything's the same,
And
except
you
for my
just
face.
saw him shift in front of you.
Okay,
I do a Cheshire
question
cat now.
answered.
But with my cow face and Kardashian lips.
Question answered. I'm not going to do what I was initially going to.
You almost got shot in the face.
Not in the face.
In the penis.
Well, I mean, let's be
I'm a
honest. Something
changeling.
that
I
that
can
does deserve to be
make
made.
that aspect disappear.
God. But, yeah, so now that insanity has come to an end, you're left with the staircase. Vashsa, since you went the furthest up, you see after it curves up twice, there's just a doorway. It looks like one of the bedroom doorways.
Wait, I see it.
Yep. Because you went
I know,
partway
when I-
up and got out of sight. Oh, you knock?
I knock on it really politely, and in my most posh voice, I say, "Housekeeping."
Allie opens the door with a welder's mask on. What the fuck? Yes?
Housekeeping.
I didn't request any.
It's complimentary.
I deny. But come in.
And I squeeze it anyway.
I just kind of peek down around the corner and see the rest of you. Hi.
So we're not going to discuss that you have a magical staircase.
It's not a
That's
magical
not-
staircase. It just got built.
It's a magical... Well, how?
The house.
Invisible goblins? That
Honestly,
sounds like magic.
Well, yeah. Not you got me there. I don't know. Remember, you put stuff in the box and stuff appears. I wanted a bigger workspace and a place for my friend.
Wait, where's Serin?
Ideas are forming. Okay.
I'm stood in the fucking doorway to my room, just watching this transpire.
Okay, because I was gonna try to mimic what Bubbles did to your door.
So, Vashsa, when you step into the room, you see it's a very open, spacious room in the shape of a large oval. There's a big workbench and kind of forge-like area off on the side. There's a nice space for sleeping off to one side, and over in a corner, kind of arranged up against a somehow naturally grown tree that's stuck into the wall. You see a sleeping, what looks like small lesser dragon.
My eyes light up. You know when you see a dog sleeping and you wave a treat under its nose?
Yeah.
I pull out a gold coin. And I wave it under its nose. Just a little bit. Not touching it, but just enough so it can be like...
Oh, she'd snatch it instantaneously. I don't even have to text the player character who this is to know exactly what behavior she would do.
I lose a gold coin.
Yeah, you do lose one gold coin. She doesn't even open her eyes. It's almost like just instinct. It's gone.
Would I know this to be a person, or do I just know it to be a dragon?
You do see it as a lesser dragon. Allie's just kind of looking at you. She's a friend. Her name is Sheep. Don't worry about her.
I mean, you are what you eat, I suppose.
Poetic logic behind that, actually. But, yeah, she sleeps a lot. It's hard to actually get her motivated to do much of anything. That's why we call her Sheep.
Do I notice anything else around them? They're just out of it. There's no mystic curse that I would recognize that would cause the sleep, or
No,
I
there's
wouldn't
no...
recognize like narcolepsy or anything like that.
Just plain old lethargy. I mean,
Yes, a case of physiitis.
dragons are naturally... Hey, Menzu, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the family. Hello, how's it going, my friend?
First time chat hype.
What's up? How you doing? So, Allie just kind of looks at the rest of you. I'm assuming everyone else kind of files in at this point.
Yep.
Yeah. So, yeah, I upgraded my room. Why does everyone seem so weary?
We were woken up with rumbling.
And yeah, rumbling.
I'm
You
kinda-
woke us up, little shit.
To
Considering
be
you've been
fair,
sleeping...
it is not every day an earthquake transpires and there's a staircase in front of you.
Actually, it's every other day around here that the furniture moves itself or makes some kind of noise.
See? Case in point.
So why is it my fault, not the house's fault?
Because you woke us up.
I didn't know it was going to do it today.
Do I recognize that they have a compulsion for creating new things?
Who, me? Absolutely.
Yeah.
That, I mean, you
And
can
I know
see...
about guns, right?
Uh-huh.
I put a hand on your shoulder and just, again, for the grogginess of being woken up to rumbling, I'm in a bit of a mischievous mood. I just lean over and I go, a gun that's also a sword. You're welcome.
She kind of just
And I leave
stares.
that creative idea in your head.
She kind of just looks down at your hand, and with this kind of wide-eyed, slightly intense look, please don't touch me. Wielding a
Deal.
stone blade. Oh God.
But also, a gun that's also a sword.
But also, wait, aren't you in the form of Ali? Does that mean you got your fluffy ears?
Yeah.
See, got a pet that is.
Okay, so I go, don't touch me, immediately followed by you coming up and immediately ignoring what I say.
Pet the fluffy ears, of course.
Good morning, sis.
Yeah, he's got blue fluffy fox ears.
Yeah, she just kind of goes, morning, sis.
Morning. Yeah, 'cause she don't get a choice. I'm just like, yeah, got it.
Do I see like a smith's hammer?
Oh, there's tools all around. It's like ADHD nightmare of a blacksmithing room.
I pick up the hammer and just idly tap it against the anvil.
Careful.
Will it explode?
Not that one.
There's an exploding one.
There's a self-heating one.
You just see my eyes light up.
Artificers can imbue their tools with some cool stuff now.
I put my hands in my pockets to stop me from touching everything.
Just be careful. So, what's everyone going to be up to? It's been about a week since you guys got back.
Good question.
Stupid question. Above game.
Go ahead.
How much gold would it cost to get the building to create a firing range?
How big do you want it to be? Like, is it a solo firing range just for you? Or do you want a full-sized one?
Just like your standard firing range, like 4 lanes.
1,500 gold.
How much does Serin have? I can't remember if I have his inventory
half in
on
cyanide
this app.
with telekinesis.
It is kind of insane. It do be a cyanide, indeed.
Just psychic your way.
Nut. This app does not have Serin's inventory to D&D Beyond.
Will it be the brain or the brawn? Technically both.
It's taken every effort, Daddy Menzu, to not say Raz from Psychonauts.
It's not Raz from Psychonauts. His name is Deo. He's wielding a sunblade. It's daylight come. Tell me want to go home.
Okay, well, I'm a hot minute away from 1,500.
How much you got?
10.
You have 10
As in
gold?
1,000.
I don't believe I got paid for the last job because I wasn't essentially there.
Oh, I did. I thought I had texted you about that. You got your 750 gold from that. What did you
Okay.
spend your starting 1,000 on?
Wait, we all got
I did-
750?
Yeah, 750 was the payout for everyone coming back and giving the information that Salem was a bust.
Oh, I forgot
I
to add
didn't-
that to my inventory.
How much do we have? Wait, what?
Add 750
750.
gold to your inventory.
I didn't get the starting
I don't know how
1,000
to do that.
because of
Oh, you
having
traded that away,
rich backstory.
right? So you have 760 gold.
And I don't know how to do that, so I don't know how much I would have.
Ellowynn, you at this point haven't bought anything,
I
so
was gonna say, I don't think I've done anything.
you would have 1,750 gold. Oh,
I am minted.
actually, no, you did spend 1,000 because you expanded your animal room, so you have 750.
Oh, fair. Yeah, my animal room's even bigger now. Yeah. That's, or better. Whatever.
Ah, it's Yoda. That's fun. That makes sense. That's actually pretty cool. I like that.
And I wanted to start work on a sort of sanctuary for the animals, didn't I? That's what I discussed with you.
Is Cookie Sanctuary just like a little PC in the corner of like the hospital? And you just upload all the animals into a box?
Yes.
I'm gonna get ready
No,
now.
I don't
Be
know.
safe, beautiful. Okay. You bring up the animal sanctuary. She kind of just looks up. If we have enough space to work with, we can make it happen. Yeah. I'll build some structure to it, give independent spacing for certain creatures.
Oh yeah.
I'll need time and materials depending on what you want, but I can make it happen.
Yeah, that's good. That's yep.
You're the only one I do
On
this
a
for free.
moment. Do you control the space?
Me? No. I'm an artificer. Building animal stables would be nothing. And for her, constructing small habitats would be as simple as casting magic.
Yeah.
Well, I just got back from a job last night. So, what's everyone's plan here?
Look for a job, study a book, pull some pranks. Who knows?
Jobs
know.
available. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just saying I don't know.
Okay. I know there are a couple of jobs available. I just took a look a bit ago. Something about a king. His son went missing on a pilgrimage with members of the church. They also lost a sacred jewel along the way. Something about a natural disaster just happened off in the west. Displaced a bunch of animals, and there's some kind of larger pack ravishing through the territories.
Animals.
Okay. We can go and take care of the animals if you want to.
No, everyone's got to pick what they want to do. I'm just here.
A genie actually stopped by a couple of days ago and put in a personal request. He lost his domain, a lamp or something. Needs help getting it back.
I'm just imagining a poor goblin being like, oh look, a shiny trinket, and rubbing it, and then all of a sudden having infinite power.
And then the fourth one, there's rumors of cultist activity going on in a small village to the south that has connected trade to one of the larger capitals. Apparently, they're kind of worried that eventually this will spread back through those trade routes. So they want someone to go investigate and figure out what's going on.
Why can't they ever be, I'm a famous lord, save my cat from a tree, here's 10,000 gold. It's always, the world is in danger, you must solve it.
Yeah, easy missions don't really come across our board. You gotta think, they have to put the effort to come all the way out here to put the requests in. They must be desperate.
I'm interested in all four. The genie's quite promising. Saving nature. I kind of have an obligation there, technically. Oh, actually, am I still in contact with the assistant?
Slightly. You can still feel a presence.
I'm gonna push out like a little prayer to be like, could you assist us in restoring the balance here?
Bless you.
Bless you.
What
That was
you
a divine
do?
intervention. It was a sneeze.
You feel a kind of hum throughout your brain, and you're really not sure what that means.
Does it feel?
It doesn't feel
Icky?
negative. It does feel ever so slightly reassuring.
Sorry, side note. Austin, you didn't put on your new boots that you got from the dungeon thing.
I'm not a high enough level yet.
Oh, okay, never mind. Sorry, carry on.
The genie job, is it in any way like on the way or in the same area as the animal kerfuffle?
I mean, the genie's actually waiting at one of the inns nearby.
I
Wait,
look
so we
to
can
the
do more
group
than
and I
one?
say, should we do a twofer?
Technically,
Tifa, yeah.
everyone can take a job independently. You just have to complete them or you'll pay the fee.
Yeah,
How
but
much
can we
is the
do
fee?
more than one? That's the question.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
How much is the fee?
To abandon a job is 50% of what the reward would be. Careful on
What's
that.
the reward for the genie?
That's the thing. It's not specified. So...
Oh, if it's not specified, then by terms of contract, 50% would be 0 because
I
there is
believe
no
the owners would refer
reward.
to whatever the genie was going to offer anyway. So if it was a wish, do you have the value of half of a wish? So a minor wish?
I've made people's wishes come true before.
I
God's sake.
don't think spirits work that way.
What happens if we don't pay the fee?
You probably get kicked out of the
Wait.
guild.
Hold up. The genie's offering a wish?
I mean, he's a genie. He might. That's just my assumption.
I propose a 2-4. Help the genie. In fact, solve all 4 of the quests all at once. I'm just saying, you know, the options. That's just me. Logic mind. It might not come to that. It might be that the genie says, here, have 11 million gold. That might be what they say. But the potential for a wish or even...
You dangle a wish in front of a player, and this is exactly what fucking happens every time.
And if the genie goes back on their deal, I'm not saying we hold the lamp hostage, but there's options. Okay, there's things that can be done. Just have an open mind. And let's think outside of the genie lamp.
Right.
Allie's just kind of pinching the bridge of her nose. I don't care which job we take.
I refer to the group, but I think I've put some sound logic out there.
It's...
I mean, I'll be down. But, guys, I need to quickly go for 5 minutes. Someone's at the door.
You're good, sorry.
One sec.
It's D&D Amazon.
Hey, Cinderbill.
Hold on. Let's make a guild, but it's like the D&D equivalent of Wish, but for magic items.
Oh God. Oh, we'll
Can I
just
have
call
a
it the
magical hat that
knockoffs.
tells me the technical truth?
The technical proof.
It'll tell me something about the situation that's technically true,
I-
but not helpful at all.
I believe as an artificer, I could potentially make that. It wouldn't technically be sentient, but it would have the capability to reach out to get a literal answer.
It's awesome. I shouldn't be allowed to play D&D.
Trust me, the shit I've built as an artificer, you're not the first one that wanted a hat that could do something. I built a wizard's cap that could project a shield and then eventually upgraded it with because we were playing with certain rules kind of mashed together, so some of Spelljammer was already weaved in. I was like, oh, AI is a thing, and there's a spell that literally allows me to create AI as an artificer. Zzz! And then I just made a robot hat that insulted people with vicious mockery.
I see you're trying to cast Fireball. Would you like some help with that?
I wish I could have made a cape that could have granted the help action on everything.
You just create Doctor Strange by accident.
I mean, some artificers end up just being Iron Man by level 6. The magic armor literally can be upgraded to the point where it's full body plate armor. You have actual repulsor blasts. You've got the ability to fly. Heat vision. You can upgrade missile launchers because those are a thing. You can put fucking rail cannons on it.
I'm assuming in your world, the peasant cannon isn't a thing that's possible.
No. I don't adhere
Good.
to the technical side of this game because we could break so many rules.
100 villagers in a line. Just decimate the world.
So the funny thing about that is when you think about that in the terms of how fast the actions would be going, it's really amusing to think out a very long, drawn-out battle, but from someone else's perspective outside of the fight. So you just imagine a group of what looks like spellcasters and a fucking knight and a goddamn barbarian standing there against a bunch of orcs. And then suddenly all of them just start moving like it's Dragon Ball because they're fucking going so fast. And the normal people are just standing there going, what the fuck is happening?
Well, everybody's actions happens within 6 seconds, like all at the same time.
Like, genuinely, it's like, oh, that took 2 hours to act out. That was 12 seconds of gameplay.
Hashtag Dragon Ball Z.
Pretty much.
I'm back, by the way.
Hello.
Welcome
Hello.
back.
Thanks. It was
So-
my next door neighbour.
Oh, everything okay?
Yeah, he just needed some help moving some stuff. He's quite old.
Poor guy.
He calls on our house to help him quite a lot, so, but yeah.
Well, he knows there's a youngster there.
Mm-hmm. Something like that.
So, yeah, everyone's just kind of discussing. Corey, Serin, what do you think?
I'm gonna look at. I think I might try to go find that prince. Or ask someone about the lost prince.
Are you gonna go on a quest by yourself?
No, I just want to ask.
I mean, the information that was provided just said to go and meet at the kingdom. It's about 4 days' travel here by foot.
Where is the genie? The genie's here, right?
The genie is waiting at the Honeybane Inn over in New Fae.
New Fae?
New Fae is the city that's adjacent to where
Okay.
the guild is. It's like Las Vegas.
And is that in the opposite direction of the kingdom?
That's deeper into the Feywilds. Yeah, so if Corey's headed to the kingdom, she'll be headed back out of the ley lines and I believe north of the Iron Mountains.
Does the guild have a portal system?
Not yet. That'd probably be something to invest in.
How much would that cost?
Fuck, considering I'd probably be the one that has to build it. 2,000 gold and part of the materials.
I have 700 gold.
Are you paying me now?
Do I need to shove it in a box?
If I'm building it, it'll go to me and I'll just have to set it aside. I don't have
Alright,
the
give
materials.
me the exact number and you can have it.
Like I said, 2,000, and if you can acquire the scrap materials for it, I need about 50 pounds of metal.
Both time you've said the gold amount you've cut out.
2,000.
I was gonna say,
Yes.
Okay, well, there's options after this. That'll be enough. The fact that nobody else has thought to invest in a portal system that could infinitely.
I was gonna say,
speed
can
up
I not
the
just
process of-
give the rest of the gold?
You could if you wanted.
I'll just do
1,000
that.
each?
I don't have 1,000, but I can give you like 500.
Okay. So
Okay, I'll drop 1,500 and 500.
so that's the 2,000 there. So yeah, now it's just the 50 pounds of metal.
Can I buy the 15 pounds of metal?
You'd have to probably go to town to find them.
Well, we'll be going to a town anyway.
Yeah. The other issue is I'm going to have to go and track something down myself. I need a rune stone. Specifically one that's saturated in spatial magic.
Did you kind of just pick one of those up from a corner store, I'm assuming?
I'll have to go see Lesse, and that's going to cost me. But since you both just paid for the other part, that'll come out of my pocket.
Do we have an informant here at the guild? Or a supplier?
We do have a really shady kind of asshole merchant named Lesse.
Do you reckon they would help out for 20 gold, 50 gold, or something?
About the
Yeah,
only
Steve.
thing he would tell you is that he has a backroom deal, and it's never a good deal. He's not very useful unless you give direct orders. So, whatever he
Just something you
charges,
have in the back pocket.
yeah, he's good at finding things. I'll give him credit for that. But he charges exorbitant prices and claims it's for endangerment to one's life.
I'm gonna pull out my book and just write a couple of notes.
If you want an informant, the bartender, Mr. Burks, he's the caretaker of the grounds, the house, everything, and the guildmaster's husband. He knows pretty much everything.
At some point throughout the rest of the day, I'll pop in a little note requesting information on a runestone saturated in space energy. And then I'm going to explain with great clarity that it is for the infinite improvement over the efficiency of the guild. And explain that it is for portals and such in order to speed up the process of mission accomplishment.
If the little mad scientist up there actually figures it out, we'll pay you back for it.
I'll pass that information on along as well.
She'll take offense to the term mad scientist.
I will reword it to exquisite genius.
She would... I don't know that she would buy that, honestly.
Offbeat tinkerer, done.
Yeah, more accurate. Okay. Well, what are we all thinking then? Ellowynn wants to go take care of the animals. You want to take care of the genie. Those two can coincide with one another, technically. I mean, we can go take care of the area with the animals, and then whoever wants to can continue on and go look for the genie's lamp once we know the area.
I'm down to do more than one.
We call our team name Tuna because we're all about efficiency.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Jesus Christ.
I'm just jealous because you didn't come up with it.
Jesus. Right.
Now I just want to come up with a team name to spite you.
Hear me out. Tuna's disgusting, so.
Of all the sea creatures, of course it's that you don't like.
I don't like sea creatures, full stop, really. Well, food-wise, at least.
To be fair, Ellowynn did almost die at sea as well, so.
I like the sea animals. I don't like the food.
Fair. Ship, it's good to see you. All the love, brother. Okay. So.
I mean, I have a pet ray, so I can't exactly be against, like, sea animals.
That was the other thing I was going to bring up. We need to hire someone to look after the animals you're going to have to leave behind. Because you can't carry all of them and get more.
Nope.
Are we going to turn the guild into the island from Animal Crossing where we have an aquarium that we put animals into, a museum that we put objects into?
I mean, that if you want to. So, I wanted there to be a slice of life aspect to this campaign. So, go nuts with the house. Go, like, if you have something you want, just like we're doing now, put in the request. I'll give you the amount.
Well, so far, I just have a basic room, right?
Yeah, right. It's custom to certain details about yourself. So, if you like it darker, it's darker. If you like certain colors, those are on display. Candles, incense, whatever you prefer, it's all there ready for you. Not lit, but just a stash of it. There's tea of your preference. Like, all these details that you've never told anyone here.
Sweet.
See, I imagine the room would look... You know, have you seen Encanto? That's what mine would look like, right?
Wait, which
Antonio's.
room? Okay.
Antonio's, with all the animals and the forest and...
That is accurate to what it presently looks like. It's a very large, open, pastured room with a small little cabin off in the corner that you have your bed and bedroom and everything in. And then there's a giant tree. The canopy of the tree, there's platforming to go up in Rome. There's plenty of open space. There's a giant lake in the back. Like, it makes no sense for the structure of the house, and somehow there's a generated sky. But you don't question it.
Absolutely not. I just say, hell yeah.
We're in a bag of holding.
So yeah, you can absolutely go nuts with this stuff, and I encourage it.
Well, I'm almost out of gold, so I'll chill on that now.
Well, I mean, we can fix that for sure. 2 missions in one go will be a good haul.
Who do we speak to about the animals?
We're just meant... I guess we just head to the West Frontier. It's the area in question, so... I'll lead the way over to the Honeybane, and then after we meet with the genie, we can easily just head off the other direction.
What should be that the prince is the one that ran off with the lamp and created the natural disaster to distract people from looking for him?
They're all connected. It's all one mission. I've bamboozled you. Serin, you've been very quiet.
In that case, the fucking reward better be tripled.
If you see Taff on stream just quickly scribbling down in a notebook, you know he adapted it to what I just said.
No. No, that would be funny. But yeah, with the choices made, everyone will gather up their gear, take their time to prep. Cooks, what animals are you taking with you?
Thorn.
Only Thorn. I need you to make an animal handling check for me because this is the first time you're going to release the griffin in the 30 days.
Oh no, crazy. Hold on.
Instant
Wait,
boss fight!
Is that the wait, what am I rolling?
Animal handling.
In dumb terms.
So there's on your list, it should say animal handling and a number next to it, plus your d20, the big one.
Okay, so 15 plus 3.
Okay. It's docile. It's weary, but it picks a little corner towards the back area, and it's docile.
Cool.
You said we can buy food here, right?
Yes.
On my like as we're doing all this, I'm just gonna quickly get like the biggest steak I can get my hands on, and just have it handed to the griffin to reinforce that passiveness.
We'll just charge you 1 gold for that.
1 gold for a steak. It's a big steak.
I was gonna say, you said the biggest steak they can take the side of a cow flank. They're used to feeding her animals at this point.
Yeah, I've got a few, so yeah.
I've handed the griffin this giga steak.
Just a whole cow leg.
See, we want the griffin to be our friend. Okay? So, got to bribe it.
Nobody tell the dragon upstairs that this exists.
Oh, yeah, fair point.
So, we head into New Fae. Vashsa, for you, this is the first time seeing the city. And just like my description, it is a very big city skyline with misshapen, tall, elaborate skyscraper-like buildings here and there, large neon-lit casinos. Down separate pathways, you see these signs that allude to the different themes of the districts. You pass one that says Pleasure District, one that says Gambling District, Shopping District, Tourism, so on and so forth. We head towards the Artisans District.
See what we get out of it.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good.
Sorry.
We head towards the District of the Artisans. Here you see a lot of... You would expect it to be a bit of a fancier situation, but it's a lot of street peddlers selling different wares, merchandise. Several of them smoking different types of pipes, hookahs, various things like that. It's an average bazaar by the looks of it, but everything being sold is a luxurious artistry of some kind. We head through all this and into an inn named Honeybane. You step through, and it's a very humble, old kind of feeling inn. It's very rickety, and the small staircase that are led up as we give the information to the front. It feels unstable with all of us moving at once up the stairs. We make it to the 2nd floor. We knock, and opening the door, a pale, green-skinned man, long, flowing, curled beard on both sides, pointed ears, deep, sunken purple eyes, a kind of worried smile on his face. Welcome. You may call me Shada.
When I look at them, do I get a hint of any kind of mischief or malice?
Nothing. You get a feeling of odd magic, for sure. It's a unique variant. Something you're not quite familiar with.
I look at him and I say, let's cut straight to the chase. what's the issue and what are the terms?
I can respect that. The issue... Well... Look, I was a genie. Not a djinn.
Was?
I'm free now. Or, well, was before my lamp fell into the hands of a dark wizard. He used to be a client of mine. I served him as a genie, the whole 3 wishes pact and all. He rescued my lamp from a dungeon. It fell into the world because of him. Eventually, I found a master that freed me. But, unfortunately, now, I have none of my abilities. My powers are limited without my lamp.
Okay, so I have very many questions here, just based on logistics. So this person has your lamp, yes?
Yes.
Do they hold power over you with this lamp?
No, they do not. They hold power over my domain, which gives me power.
I see. So they can't just, give it the old 1-2 and then poof, you're back in chains.
No. No, I'm free and that cannot be undone. That was another person's wish. It's in the contract.
Okay, so
you
that's-
cannot undo someone's wish.
So that's one thing less that we need to worry about, because going in against somebody with a lamp of infinite power, that would be less than stellar.
Concerning.
In my hands, limitless power. In his hands, it's still very limited, but dangerous.
When... Okay, now see, I have more questions. When you say limitless power, what is... I'm trying to be delicate here. It didn't state what the reward is for helping you. What are you
Well-
offering in return, just so that I'm aware of the end here?
Let me ask you something. If I was to tell you I had the ability to grant any desire that you could ever want, what would you ask of me?
Oh, for personal gain, infinite wisdom, but right now there are several pressing concerns that need fixing. So for me, for the betterment of more than myself, I would ask for these issues to be resolved at the snap of a finger, where possible. Does that make sense?
It does. What about the rest of you?
Help the animals. That's what I care about, is the animals. It's a joke.
You just told me to go pet the animals.
Yes.
Can I go over to Cookie's character and ask her what kind of animals she's got?
In the middle of the conversation with the genie?
ADHD.
Actually.
It's medieval ADHD. Yo, dude, you got a griffin? Sick.
Can I see your cat?
Does it bite? Can I touch it?
Will it be mad if I pet it, bro?
Okay, Anton. No, I'm still listening and I'm still with, to the genie. I almost said wizard.
What did you say?
I almost said wizard, but it's genie.
So he'll ask again. If I told you I could give the rest of you anything you desired, what would it be? What would you ask of me?
That's a hard question.
Allie just kind of looks up and says, "A peaceful life."
That's a good one. I actually don't know.
Well, I would have two things, but I mean, this is above game because I lost my family. I just had my brother.
You could ask for your family back.
I'm thinking, but also I'm like, man, ironically, I want to hear my rats talk.
God. So talking rats
Family,
or family back.
or talking rat pet. Won't extend the rat's lifespan by any means. Will eventually lose the rat.
Am I hearing this all out loud?
Dude, are
So,
you?
yeah.
Yeah.
What about the wish to be able to speak and understand all animals?
That would
we
that would
could.
be me.
That's a spell. That's a spell. That's literally a spell.
Imagine it permanent and without the use of magic.
I can give her an item that lets her do that.
Do that. Here, I'll pay. How much?
500.
Did you say 5?
Yeah, 500. That's her going rate for magic items.
500.
My going rate for magic
Oh,
items is
fuck.
500.
I'll give you 200 now, and my share of the. I'll give you 400 after we've achieved some of these quests. And then she can have it as soon as possible.
I
Is
want
that
25%
agreeable
of our total reward from these two missions. And you can
25.
keep your gold right now.
to you? Does that include potential wishes? Or
That
is that
includes
separate?
anything.
Monetary value, yes. Potential wishes, no, because that will
Anything.
affect more than just
Anything or no
myself.
deal?
Then no deal, and you can look the rat lover in the eye and tell them how much you've broken their heart. It's fine.
Okay. Allie looks at Corey and smiles and just says, I'm sorry he doesn't want to pay for you. Do you have 500 gold?
Huh?
Anyway.
I'm sorry that your friendship has a monetary value.
How much of a bitch is she today? That's the question.
Do it. Just do it.
We're friends?
Oh,
Wait, who are you saying that to?
She just says that out loud.
Ooh. 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 I'm assuming this
Someone
awkward
trying to
class is
buy
in
my
character.
friendship? I'm so confused right now.
I don't know. He's going, why wouldn't you do it for a friend? And Allie just went, we're friends? It's happening in character. But yeah, she just kind of looks up and goes, so, I've known you for about 7 or 8 days now. I've known Corey and Serin for less than a month.
Not all forms have to be defined by time.
That's true, but I'm not the one to call someone a friend right away.
I mean, that's fair. I just don't know how you're going to get 25% of a wish.
I mean, 25% of whatever you wish for.
You would like 25% world peace?
Hey, if I could claim 25% of the credit, absolutely.
You have 25% of my dead parents back?
I'll just tell them it was 25% of my effort. And they can honor me as their second child.
fucking love that.
In all honesty, they're probably alive somewhere pretending to be someone else. For all I know, you could be my dad. I mean, I've seen you change shape twice. It's not within, like, outside the realms of feasibility.
You're not. You're.
Go on.
Puts hand on shoulder. I'm sorry. You're adopted.
Oh, now we can touch shoulders.
See, when I initiated, it's fine.
Oh, so it's a double standard.
Absolutely.
I get what you're stepping in.
Hey.
It's absolutely a double standard. You get it. She claps and does the little sarcastic head tilt.
I reach in for a bro hug. With the fist on the back.
She will suddenly shift into a tiny fox and just sprint out of the room.
Not before Ellowynn gets it.
Chase the fox!
I'm not even gonna make the strength check. Every time I do, I'm humoring myself.
He just loses.
Oh.
It's like magic. I rolled a 5. I think you beat me on a 3 because of that. So yeah, you catch me.
I didn't even roll.
You're beating a 6, I'm telling you.
You're forced to deal with Bubbles' antics right now. There you go.
No, I'm forced to deal with Ellowynn's antics.
Same thing. I'm in the same room. It don't matter.
No, so what happened is I make it through the threshold of the door to immediately be tackled by my sister.
Also, fair shout, Vashsa is technically morally correct.
God.
Oh.
Let's do philosophy courses at the end of this.
I just say, God damn it.
Okay.
Y'all allowed me to be here.
I'm having fun. I don't know about you. Okay. Off, please. Off. Can we go? We have a lot of traveling to do.
Fine.
Just picture the tiny blue fox pushing away from you.
I will turn to the genie. And I'm going to ask one question. Is your ties to your domain part of a curse?
No. My ties to my domain are natural. It's a place I form.
Okay. Perfect. Just so I know what and what not to do with regards to this item, just in case.
Look, I'll even be upfront with you. Once I get it back, I plan to ascend.
What does that mean?
Well, have you heard of an archjin?
Explain to me like I'm 5.
A lot stronger than I am presently, but pretty much the same mentally.
Is that something I should be concerned about? Twice unlimited power?
No. I plan to just build my domain and through that spawn my own people. Let them integrate into the world on their own. They'll be a peaceful race. I've been planning this for years.
I have a proposition.
Yes.
We help you. We get your domain back. You ascend to this auction. You provide us some minor magic to assist us with this, and possibly a hint of a wish each. And upon ascension, we remain allies. In case you require assistance later, obviously.
On the condition that when it comes time for my people to integrate into society wherever they choose, you aid them.
I can promise that I will offer assistance. I can't speak on anybody's behalf, but I can promise my...
Allie surprisingly will shift back to human form and kind of sit up. Yeah, I'll help. Finding places for misplaced things is kind of my thing.
I'd help.
I put a hand out and I offer the genie a handshake and I say, a 50-50 it is. Equal.
We'll talk conditions at a later date, but you will be handsomely rewarded, my friend.
You hear that?
That's all I need to do.
With that, he does shake the hand and forge the contract. And on that forging of the contract, I do have to bid everyone adieu, unfortunately.